On the corner of Maple and Oak stands an abandoned telephone booth that most people walk past without a second glance. The ancient rotary phone inside hasn't worked since the 90s. At least that's what the telephone company claims. But Clara Thompson, the local librarian, discovers something extraordinary when the booth begins to ring as she walks home on a foggy Tuesday evening. With shaking hands, Clara answers the call and hears a crackling voice that sounds like it's coming from very far away, or perhaps from another time altogether. The voice introduces himself as Thomas Allen Whitaker, who died in a factory accident in 1904, and mysteriously, he's calling to warn Clara about a danger in her family's future. As Thomas speaks, Clara notices the world outside the booth shifting, glimpses of the street as it existed nearly 70 years ago, bleeding into the present. Over the next week, Clara researches Thomas Whitaker, confirming details about his life and death that she couldn't possibly have known before the call. Soon, word spreads through town about the booth that receives calls from the dead, and people begin lining up at night, hoping to connect with long-lost loved ones. The authorities and scientists arrive to investigate, setting up equipment to monitor the booth and dismissing the phenomenon as mass hysteria or an elaborate prank. But when the phone company sends workers to remove the booth, Clara and others who've received calls stand firm, protecting what they now see as a precious connection between worlds. Now the booth stands as a silent guardian between past and present, waiting for those moments when the barrier between worlds thins enough for voices long silenced to reach through time and space with messages of warning, regret, or sometimes, most precious of all, love.